Hello there, and welcome back to André Plays / Analyses the Original Unreal. We are about to head into Bluff Eversmoking, one of the longest, if not probably the longest map, or the most complicated map in Unreal, probably even more so than the Sunspire. So yeah, this is going to be a long video. Before I start though, I just want to mention one thing in this map, in Valora Pass, is that the Titan that we actually just faced was not an ordinary Titan. It was actually something called a stone Titan. So if I just do a certain cheat to make it so that monsters don't attack us, so that they're just frozen. If I summon an ordinary Titan, where is it? Why is it not appearing? Huh. There we go. This is an ordinary Titan. See, it's got like a sort of brown skin. And here is a stone Titan. You see, I think they're the same size, but see, it's got, this one has like brown sort of armor on it, or sort of like a brownish sort of skin. And this one here is sort of more grayish, more stony type skin. So the one that was spawned, like the usual Titans we've seen have been this type, but the one that was sitting on that chair is this type, this stone Titan. Also, by default, Titans and Stone Titans have the same amount of health, but the Stone Titan that was sitting on that chair, it was actually, what was I going to say? Its health was actually, like, increased so that it was significantly more than it usually was. So if we had fought it with conventional weapons, we would have found that it was significantly tougher than an ordinary Titan. Anyway, let me just load the map. But yeah, so that I just wanted to explain the difference between a normal Titan, which is the ones that we usually see, and a stone Titan, where the only one in the game was the one sitting on that chair. It also raises some interesting questions of why was the Titan sitting on the throne? So is the Titan not a wild animal? Is the Titan like why was it sitting on the throne? Does it have some sort of sentience? You know, is it like the king of this region or something? Or what was it doing there? You also got to ask the question of why did the Scar put their teleporter in this region? Like, what's so great about this random little... Because if you actually go to the other side of there was no other path if we actually fly here. We would see that there's actually no other way to go. So why would the Scar put their little teleporter here in this random little valley in the middle of nowhere with this random throne where a Titan was sitting there? Like, what's the deal with it? But once again, I guess there are things in the map there are things in Unreal that don't really make sense from a logistic perspective. Like, it doesn't really make sense why the Scar would choose to put a teleporter there. Aside from the fact that it is connected to the next map, which is a Bluff Eversmoking, which is an important Scar outpost. And, well, it's a gnarly monastery, but the Scar have sort of taken over it. Anyway, once again, let us load map where we were, and let us enter Bluff Eversmoking. Entering Bluff Eversmoking. So one thing I just want to mention, this map has many secrets actually, but the first secret is if we just damage ourselves quite a lot, so that our health is low. You can see the waters here, this water and this water, they actually are magic healing waters. They actually heal your health up to 100. So yeah, That's the interesting feature. But I will go back to where we were. Oh, whoa, whoops, I didn't realize I hadn't done a quick save. Yeah, I'll just do a quick save here. So that was the door that we came out of. This is the healing water. And now we press the lever and these doors open. And we are now heading to Bluff Eversmoking, which is, like I mentioned, a Nadi monastery. Hello Nadi, Tabor, Tabor. I'm actually, there's a stinger here and a automag here, but I'm actually full on them. Any messages? ISV Kran, Chief Medical Officer, log, Tatiana Zimna. Oh, I remember her. She was the one who wrote the log about the bloblets in the ISV Kran. You know, she wrote the log about those blob where it said, oh, you know, we picked up some of these space amoeba. Anyway, Tatiana Zimna. We have come to this beautiful canyon lake monastery in our search for Kira's abductors. We will make camp by this crucifix tonight and start out early tomorrow. So yeah, it looks like some people of the ISV Kran are chasing after the Scar or Crow or whoever abducted Kira. Remember in the Sunspire there were those messages talking about Kira, you know, I love you, we'll, you know, you've been abducted, we'll come save you. Does this guy have a message? No, this is the only message. Once again, so there's an ASMD here we don't actually need. There's this crucifix here. There's another guy, oh, another guy here who has a message. Security Officer Sergei Dubrov, ISV Kran, log entry. We are hot on the trail of the Scar hunting party that captured Kira near the Sunspire. They are headed north towards the blue electrical storms on the horizon. Yeah, around the Scar mothership, for whatever reason, there are these blue electrical storms. Anyway, yeah, I don't need to pick up the ASMD. I mean the automag, so I leave it here. There's a stinger here, which I also don't need to pick up. But do I need 8 balls? No, I don't need. It's kind of a waste. I don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, Nali, you want to show me something? Nadi opening that lever using telekinesis. Yeah, hey Nadi. The Nadi's stuck. Either way, so the Nadi pressed this lever to open these first doors here. And you can see there's this whole big lake. I'm just gonna pick up this stuff. Oh, that message there. Okay, cool. There are these statues here. And yeah, the Nadi was like saying, hey, follow me, let me show you stuff. Nadi's just standing there. And then when the Nadi came up here, there was a Scar. Can I walk up this? Oh, I can actually walk up this. There was a Scar coming from behind us that attacked us. If we press this lever, this actually opens up this gate. can also walk around this side, see if there's anything here. More water. We can see some structures below us, which we will go to later in the map. Here's some rifle ammo. Oh, this button seems to be timed. And now we approach Bluff Eversmoking. So this is a gnarly monastery. There's also stuff below us, which we will explore later. But we can see this is complicated stuff. Like there's many ways to go. This is a pretty complicated area. So yeah, this is the monastery. We've got the sky above us, it's nighttime. We've got this little side passage down here, which we will go to later. And we have, yeah, this place. Anyway, the first thing I want to do is show you a secret. If you actually look here, you see a Nadi on a crucifix far away. If we actually put him out of his misery, then look at what happens. A beam of lightning and boom, a super health appears. Pretty neat, hey? It's like a secret super health. So, killing the Nili, I guess, magically caused, I don't know, one of the Nadi gods to strike down with thunder, and magically a super health appears. And when you step over it, it actually recreates that sound effect of lightning. Anyway, let me just, so like I mentioned, you can go, I'm just trying to explore every passageway. I'm just trying to I guess explore every way that I can so that we know that we've covered everything. So there's a passageway down here, which I won't go to yet. Let's just explore the main area. There is the main doors here, which are locked. There is this door in here. I can go around this way. Killed the scar. Hello, Nani. There's a Nani being crucified up there. I'll put you out of your misery too, even though it doesn't give me a secret. But I don't want the Nani to suffer. Pick up some razor blades. Now we're around here. You know what, I'll actually go around the other way to show how it all connects. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do this in such a way that it's obvious that I've explored every way of going. Oh, there's two Nardis here and this crowd. I don't want to hurt the Nardis. Because there is a Nali lit in this map that actually shows you a secret if you don't hurt any Nali. So I've saved those two Nalis there. I can walk through here. Here I'm on a platform, and we actually find there's actually a rifle over here, but we don't need to pick it up. Now we can pick it up. Damn it. Hopefully that won't count against me because it was the Crow who killed the Nadi. Maybe I should go back anyway. You know what? Wait. I should probably... Okay, so now that I've killed this crow, I can go pick up here, pick up the rifle. So we can go in here. What we find here is we find a pool of water. I won't actually go down here because this is somewhere that we will come out of later. So I'm just mentioning, okay, so there is this pool of water here. Now, is there anything behind here? Oh, there's a shield belt here. So I guess this is a secret, there's a little secret shield belt. But anyway, this is where we were when we came down from the other side. Here we find this little cage full of gnarly rabbits. If we press the lever, press the little thing, they open up and all the gnarly rabbits come out. It's like a little rabbit hut, rabbit house, rabbit cage. Okay, that was the room with the water, which I mentioned we're not going to go exploring in the water because we actually come out of that later on. And we can explore around here. This is where we were from the other side. Here are some gnarly cows. Hello, moo moo, moo to you. And see, this is where we were from this side. That's what I'm saying. Now, if we go through here, like I said, this whole map is very complicated. If we go through here, we find this grate with this long shaft, and we find a gnarly ghost. See, you can actually go through him. Translator message. Vault of the Dead. Herein lies the last resting place of the High Priest of Bluff Eversmoking, and the artifacts used by the Messiah. Used by the Messiah? It's interesting that it uses, like, not the artifacts that will be used by the Messiah. I guess it's not necessarily past tense though. It's a passive voice. So it's like the artifacts used by the Messiah. It could still mean that the Messiah is yet to use them. It's not necessarily past tense. Either way. So yeah, we have this gnarly ghost. So this is pretty much evidence of magic. Like, this can't be explained by, you know, any sort of scar, machinery, like technology or anything. Even gnarly technology can't explain this ghost. This is pretty clearly magic, you know, or like this is a genuine ghost. But yeah, so it mentions that this thing is a tomb, it's a vault of the dead. The last resting place of the High Priest, that's probably the ghost of the High Priest. And in it are artifacts to be used by the Messiah. In other words, weapons and ammo for me. What does it say? Acolyte Neperdunis, 350 to 488. Acolyte Nelin Garas, 353 to 487. Son of Nelin Garas, 380 to 390. What was this? This was Nelin Garas, 353 to 487. He lived well over 100 years. So assuming that these years are somewhat comparable to Earth years, Gnarly lived a long time. Whereas this one was only 10 years old when they died. Myscha, November 28th, 1994 to June 1997. I think this was one of the pets of one of the people who made Unreal. So this is almost like an Easter egg message. Pellet, January 20, 1997 to July 17th, 1997. I think this was also a pet of one of the people who made the game. We can see steps leading up to here, but this tomb, this sepulchre, is closed. However, there is a secret. If we actually step here, it moves. Only by facing the direction of the rising sun may one find a new day. So I guess this must be eastward, only by facing the direction of the rising sun. So I guess this direction must be east. We press the statue on there, and we find a button here. If we press this button, then this thing opens up to reveal this. And if we step here, there's actually a lift. Oh, we can pick up flat cannon. And now we find the gnarly high priest barring us and revealing. So we're, I guess, in this underground, catacombs. And here we find the ghost of the high priest using his magic from beyond the grave to open these tombs to give us, the Messiah, certain artifacts. So if we start here, so yeah, this is how we get out of here. This is that water passage that leads to the other water passage that we saw before. And notice how when I came down the lift, I actually jumped to the side to get the flat cannon and the flat cannon ammo that were like part way down the lift. Oh, I don't actually need any. Do I need a stinger? I can't remember. Either way, I picked up the stinger. Just exploring around here. I think I heard a gnarly teleport. I don't actually need the GSY rifle, but sure, I'll take it. And same with the invisibility. So we've taken all of these artifacts to be used by the Messiah that have been hidden away in this gnarly crypt, in this gnarly catacombs. I believe. Huh, interesting glitch with the ammo. And now we can. So if we had just swum here through the water passage, we would have been in this area, but none of the But I don't know if the tombs would have opened up. I think the main way to get here, or we went. Actually, I think even if we had swum here through the water, maybe the gnarly would have opened the tombs, I'm not sure. But either way, by pressing that button in the tombstone and getting the lift here, we can get that flat cannon and flat cannon ammo up there. And the gnarly priest opens up all these tombs for us. So we swim through here, we swim through here. We find this dead gnarly. And here we are, back here. So I mentioned that this water connects to places that we will go to. So yes, now we see where this water led us out. We have the rabbit pen, the gnarly cows. So we've done all this. We have not been down here yet, but we have now explored all this. Oh no, this guy isn't the high priest because he doesn't have the priest bindings on. The guy downstairs, the ghost downstairs actually had the priest bindings on, so I know it's the ghost of the high priest, where this is just an ordinary gnarly ghost. It was the ghost of an ordinary gnarly. Anyway, so now we've done all of this stuff. we've been through here. This was where the water was. I got that shield belt. Here's the gnarly. So now we can start to explore down this passage. I'm actually full on all my ammo, I think. So I go down this passage and it leads me to this little area. There are two doors. I can go this way and jump down, or I can go this way, get some stuff, just clips, and jump down, or walk down. See, that was the other way I could have gone down. Both passages basically lead me to down here. Here's some ammo. There's actually a secret here. If I shoot this wall, it will open up to reveal assault vest. Here's table and chairs. So this whole place is basically, originally it was a gnarly monastery, as we can see from the ghost gnarly and the tombs and everything, and all these tables and chairs. This is all gnarly built, but this place has now been conquered and occupied by the Scar and the Crow. So let's look at these two books. Shipping log, Rock of the Red Hand Tribe. This is probably a Crow. I am really getting sick with the way the Scar are treating us, constantly bossing us around and making us watch over their pathetic gnarly slaves. My troops are getting sick of this situation. Shipping log, Rock of the Red Hand Tribe. Coming the next full moon, we are expecting a large shipment of salvage supplies from the human spacecraft. I need to make a few repairs to the electric rails around the bluff, but we should be ready by then. So this tells us that, first of all, that the Crow are underlings of the Scar, and that they don't have that good working relationship, that the Crow are kind of sick of the Scar bossing them about. And it also tells us that the Scar and the Crow are getting supplies from the human spacecraft, either the Vortex Rikers or the ISV Cran, and sort of, salvaging them and using them for their own purposes. So yeah, there's this way that I can go. Pick up some ammo here. There's that way that I can go, which I'll go to soon. But there's also up here I can go. Here we find a crucified gnarly. I will put you out of your misery. And we can walk along here. We find a dead gnarly and a dead human. Does the human have a message? No. Does this thing open? No. It's just a dead end. But we do find some GE spy rifle ammo. You know what? Instead of going down here, instead of going this way, first of all, I will just show you what is down here. So we can go here, we can climb up here, and then we have this long drop down to here. We now have two ways. We can either drop down into here, or we can swim below here. If I swim below here, I find myself here with this thing that opens up, and I fall down into this area, right? But if instead I were to do the other way, if instead of climbing up I were to swim down here, wait, is this the way I did? Oh no, this is the way I did. I did swim down here and did it this way. Okay, so if instead of swimming down there, I were to climb up here and fall down into here. Oh, where does this take me? This takes me outside, and there's this whole other building, which I will go to later. Actually, you know what? I might as well explore this building now. Anyway, what I wanted to show you before is that whether we go before with the two paths, whether we go up to the top pass and fall down into that area, or we go through this path down here, we will get to the same place. But either way, I can explore this building now. This has got stuff underneath it, but it's locked. There's this platform there that we can only get to through this building. So this is like a gnarly structure. This is a big bell tower, but it's been taken over by the Scar and converted into like a Scar ferrying platform. Like this platform transports equipment and stuff around the monastery. And this gnarly door now has a Scar thing locking it. Magnetic locks engaged. Authorized by Captain Duke Choroth of the 12th House of Dubrevi. Some Scar or crown name. Either way, this is locked. We can go around this side. We find another one of these locked platform things. That we can't actually get up. Shit, I fell off. But yeah, so I just sort of wanted to show you that I just wanted to show you basically that we can't actually get to there. That in order to get to there we need to enter this place, but there's this magnetic locks stopping us from getting in. And neither can we actually get down into these things over here. Let's just kill all these sharks. So we've done that. Now let's swim back here. So if we fell down here, remember? Oh, glitching. But if we swim underneath here, we find ourselves in that same place we were in before. So remember before we fell down through the ceiling, now we are here, but we are swimming. Oh, I did some damage to myself. So yeah, before we fell down through the ceiling, remember, to this area? And then we went the other path, and the other path leads us to the same area, but through here. So it all takes us to the same area. We can climb up here. We get 8 ball. I swear I saw an 8 ball somewhere here. 8 ball. We can swim here. Oh, brute. Haven't seen a brute in a while. rifle ammo and that ammo. And hey Nadi, why are you scared of me? And we find this little jetty. Probably sharkies everywhere. Yeah, there are sharks everywhere. I really can't be bothered killing them all. But yeah, so we're at this little jetty. Oh, the Nadi's not scared of me anymore. But yeah, this just leads us out to the water. We can swim around to that other water entrance if we want. That was like down there, you know. So basically, if we had jumped down in the beginning into the water, we could have gotten up on this jetty, or we could have gone through that other entrance. So like I said, this map is very complicated. There are many different ways to go. If we jump into the water now, like I said, we came in through that way, but we also could have come in through that way. We now have this electric force field that if we go through this, we die. And we also have this elevator here. So if we go up this elevator, hey look, this is actually that grate that we had before. Remember, here we are? Great, now the Nadi's are scared of me. I don't know why. I don't think I shot a Nadi. But either way, the Nadi's are scared of me now for some reason. Good thing that I got the ammo from the Nadi, downstairs before this happened. But either way, now this thing, we now know what this shaft is. This shaft is the lift that takes us up to here. So now, if we walk down here, so we've looked at the bell tower. You can sort of hear the bells if you listen carefully. You can hear the ringing bells, the dong dong of the bells in the bell tower. So we've explored the bell tower, which is locked. We've explored all of the upstairs except for we can't go through the main doors of the monastery. We've looked in here. I opened up this secret. I explored in here. I explored down there, but I said we didn't explore in here. Now if I explore in here, we killed all the crowd. Here we have a bunch of cells, and we have some books. Jailer Hrang of the Red Hand Tribe. We have captured a Terran girl. This is referring to Kira. Some of my soldiers want to try and take liberties with her. I guess that's okay, as long as they watch those boots. She kicked I think it's meant to be she kicked me. She kicked me in the Hrangos the last time. So yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Crow wanting to take liberties with a human girl. But good for her that she kicked him in the Hrangos. Whatever those might be referring to. But it implies that the Crow are the ones who captured Kira. Jailer Hrang of the Red Hand Tribe. Doro owes me 25,000 gold paras when we get home. He truly sucks at death bones. Hustling him is like taking candy from a Terran baby. Speaking of which, I think it's time to go beat on that ugly Terran girl some more. So yeah, this is referring to that game that the crowd play with their dice, that death bones. Jailer Hrang of the Red Hand Tribe. I can't believe it. That Terran girl escaped. One of those worthless Nadi monks must have tunneled her out. I am in deep shit. If Captain Duke Choros comes and finds out I let her escape, I'll be defrangoed for sure. So yeah, frangos is clearly meant to be like the balls or whatever, that's the joke. So these doors are currently locked. We also have an upstairs place where these doors are locked. But if we press this lever, it opens up all the jail cells. Kind of a stupid mechanism, if you think about it. You would like a way to open one jail cell at a time. It's kind of stupid opening all of the cells at once. Either way, what does this have? Just a dead gnarly. I don't actually have any flashlight left. This is empty. This is a gnarly. For some reason, it's scared of me. I don't know why. I didn't hurt the gnarly. This is a gnarly. No message. Jeez, run at me. Oh, there's those books there. Let's go upstairs. I can't remember whether this gnarly is meant to show me something, but either way, he's just scared of me. I don't remember shooting a gnarly. Nothing in this cell. This cell has a dead gnarly with a book and some writing on the wall. The writing on the wall says, "My brother Kreen is in the cell below me. My other brother Kroon escaped through the water tunnel under the stairs. They sacrificed my best friend Jara for Kroon's escape." My brother Kreen is in the cell below me. So the Kreen is the gnarly who's currently going crazy, going, "Oh my god, oh my god." My other brother Kroon escaped through the water tunnel under the stairs. So that's telling us under the stairs is a water tunnel. They sacrificed my best friend Jara for Kroon's escape. So that must be the gnarly that down there that's being sacrificed. Oh, and there was a book, that's right. What does the book say? "I am feeling ill. My cough has gotten worse and this darkened cell is not helping. I only hope that my brother Kroon can escape to our childhood hiding hole in the sewers. From there, he can access the inner walls of the monastery." This is telling us that there is, in the sewers, there is a hiding hole. And from there, you can access the inner walls of the monastery. Nothing here. And here, there's like a cave-in, and someone must have dug this tunnel. But there are these bars in place. I don't know why there are these bars here. Like, if this was a tunnel that someone dug, why would there be bars here? I'm not actually sure what this is. Like, in terms of like the sense of the game, in terms of the in-game story, I don't know who dug this tunnel and why there are bars at the end. Either way. So now we know that under the stairs is a secret place. This is probably that best friend that was killed, that was sacrificed, so I'll put you out of your misery. And now, if we swim through this... Do I still have scuba gear? I think my scuba gear is used up. Let me swim up and get breath. Seems to be a glitch there, where you can sort of see through the wall. But this is the childhood hidey home that was mentioned in the book. And this is where we came from, and this is another way to go, down there. But yeah. 90 fruit seeds, what does this say on the wall? "Have faith and never sway from your beliefs. Only a soul that keeps the faith despite all oppression shall triumph when the savior princess comes from the stars." This is one of the few indications that the player is meant to be a female. The fact that the player, the Messiah, is called the savior princess. But yeah, it's typical message of the gnarly saying, you know, keep the faith despite all the oppression by the scar. book here. I have been hiding here for what seems like months now. The Scar forces that have taken over our monastery continue to transport stolen Teridium and other strange mechanical devices using their lightning sled. I fear that they may find me. The lightning sled being probably like a spaceship of some sort, or I don't know if it means that that transporter platform thing that we saw earlier around the bell tower. You know, the one that the monorail transport, the one that was like connected to that rail. Here's like a chalice. Book. Kroon's personal diary. I have to be careful how many times I sneak into the monastery through the tunnels. I've marked the tunnel that leads to the inner monastery with a cross. The other leads to the prison where my brother is still being held. The woman they captured is scheduled to be executed. I cannot let this happen. As foolish as it sounds, I will attempt to sneak her out of the prison cell through our secret caves. From there, she can escape to the bell tower until darkness. So this is Kira, of course. So Kroon helped Kira escape from the crown. I wonder if Kroon thought maybe Kira was a messiah. Here is some... oh, flashlight. That's useful. Here is some water passages. And this must be Kroon. Dead at the moment. Oh, not at the moment, but I guess he has died now since we read that message about Kira. We read this message about... oh! Wait. Is there a third book here? I don't remember this message. This message is... oh! Oh, here's a book. We read this message. This book here we read. Personal diary. About how he has to be careful. Here is another message that we didn't see. I have discovered a secret. Last night I snuck out of my hiding place and swum through the pipes to the prison. They have captured a girl. The Crow sergeant took 2 boots in the mouth when he approached her. Haha, I can only laugh at their stupidity. Does that imply that the Crow have their frangos or their balls on their mouths? Huh. Also weird that the Nali just says a girl rather than a human girl or a 2-armed soft-skinned creature or whatever else they call the humans. So we've had this message. Woman they captured is scheduled to be executed. This message. I've discovered a secret. Last night I stuck out of my hiding place and swam towards the pipes of the prison. They've captured a girl. This message. Has to be careful how many times he sneaks into the tunnels. And this, so Kroon, what's the name? Kroon really likes these messages. He left us 4 books and this message on the wall about having faith. I guess it's kind of lonely with no one to talk to in here, so he leaves lots of books. The question is, where does he get the books from? if he sneaked off in here, where does he find books to write these messages in? Either way, that was where we came from. If we sneak down here, following the cross, like the message said, we swim all the way up here, and now we enter the inner monastery. Once again, the Nali are scared of us for some reason. Here we find this water pipe. This is where we came from. I don't know why the Nali are scared of me, but they are. Here is some Nali fruit. Some ammo. Oh, and a razor jacket. Sure, I'll pick it up. I don't need it. Oh, I guess I did need those 8 balls. There's actually a secret here. If we climb up here and we jump on this thing here, up. Damn it, I missed. If we jump on this thing. Oh, it opened it up anyway, I think. There. But I think to open it, you're meant to jump on this. It's meant to open this thing up, which is meant to contain an 8 ball, but for some reason it doesn't contain an 8 ball. Maybe it only contains an 8 ball on like harder difficulties or something. I don't know. But no, it should contain an 8 ball in here. I don't know. either way, we can, here we are upstairs in this church with we see Nadi praying to this Nadi cross. We can also go outside this way, but I'm just gonna go into the church. Now the Nadi is scared of me. I don't know why. Oh shit, there's meant to be, the Nadi are meant to open these. Oh no, the Nadi don't have to open them, they already are open. Oh no, the Nadi's meant to open, the Nadi's meant to open this one. Oh, I can open it myself just by touching it. Huh, interesting. But these are meant to be mirrors behind there. So I thought the Nadi were meant to open these little secrets, but it looks like you can just walk there and they already are open. Interesting. I thought the Nadi had to open them. And behind this one here, there is a shield belt. Sure, I'll pick it up. And now here are the main doors of this monastery. So this is where we were. Oh, what does this message say? Main gate guard tower. So this is where we were in here. We went up here. In the harder difficulties, I think a Scar actually breaks through this window and comes in and attacks you. So we're in this little church in the monastery, this little praying area. There are 8-ball ammo here. This behind us is meant to be a mirror, but I mentioned before that for some reason the mirrors don't work. I guess because we're playing the release version of Unreal, and I guess we're playing it on like the lower resolution version, I guess mirrors are disabled for some reason. Here's a blue lighting and this red crucifix. This is where we picked up the shield belt. Sure, I'll break these windows. And now we stepped here and this little church door opened. This is the main door. This is like the main door that leads outside to, you know, the place where you walk up to the monastery. Remember there was that main door that we couldn't get out of? Or meaning that we couldn't enter? This is main gate guard tower. Okay, let us press this button. So yeah, this whole map is full of all these different passages to go. It's rather non-linear. I mean, overall it is linear because there is an end point, but it's within the game, within the map, it's kind of non-linear. So now we are in this tower. Remember there was that super house there? This lever, I guess, opens the main door. It's kind of hard to see from here. And this lever activates the elevator again. So we can go back down. So now the main gate is open. And see, this is where we were here. This is what I meant. We've now, through that secret underwater passage, we've now gone into the inner monastery and opened the main gate. So we've been in here, we've been up there, we've been in there. That was the inner church. Now we are here. These are all boxes from the ISC Cran, so it's all supplies from the ISC Cran that the Scar have quote unquote salvaged, but really stolen. Sure, I'll use a stinger since there's Teridium ammo there. This is a dead end. This takes us somewhere. Huh! He walked into the lightning beam. So yeah, if we jump down here, we see there's a lift that goes up. There's this electric beam protecting us from accessing the Scar panel, and there's this room here that has ASMD ammo, sludge ammo. It has an assault vest over there, which we don't need, and these sort of water pressure things. What does it say? Scar shipping facility power management station. Hydroelectric shipping car status off. Reactivation requires static discharge nodes to be opened at the top of the bell tower. Hydroelectric shipping car, that must be that monorail thing. Hydroelectric shipping car, status off. Reactivation requires static discharge nodes to be opened at the top of the bell. So we need to go to the top of the bell tower to activate this hydroelectric shipping car, that platform on the monorail thing. We also want to get inside this area. How do we get there? Well, what we can do, we can sneak up here. We can actually jump onto this. Jump onto here. Jump onto here. There's actually a secret here. If we shoot this, it opens up to reveal a super house, which we don't actually need. But then if we jump down here and we press this button, it says Hydro Laser Control Station. Lasers disengaged. Access to hydroelectric generator below bell tower permitted. Wait a second. Wait, let me actually just where's the message gone now? Oh, here's the message. Because I swear it said new message twice. I think it was the same message. I don't know. Hydro Laser Control Station. Lasers disengaged. This has deactivated the lasers. Remember there was that lasers down below in that water place? There was where we went up that long lift. So the lasers are now disengaged. Access to hydroelectric generator below the bell tower permitted. Sweet. That's what we wanted. So now the lasers downstairs are disengaged. Okay. Did we use the So now, if we go down this way, I mean, we could also jump off and swim there, because I'm trying to get to that downstairs place, remember? We go down here, and we go up into here. Remember this place, so we can press this button, it opens up this, fall into here, and fall through here into here. Now that we press that button on the lasers, I'm just checking if there's anything up here that we need. No. But now that you press that button there, this laser here is now deactivated. Sweet. But yeah, this is all gnarly designed. All that stuff, this whole monastery with all its weird passages and intricate rooms is all gnarly designed. The Scar have just sort of put their extra touch onto it by putting some Scar controls and Scar mechanics and stuff. Press this lever, this weird upside down lever. So this whole area is all underneath the bell tower, is all gnarly designed. There's echo here. We can actually swim underneath here and we see some gnarly fruit. But yeah, this is this elevator that's just now under the water. And this button can be used to bring the elevator up and down. Bring it back down. So yeah, sure, I'll pick up the rifle. There's more rifle ammo here. So I might as well use the rifle. There's also like an echo here. Trying to pick up the 8-ball, but it's kind of out of range. Like, it's too far under there for me to actually get to. I don't even know if I need 8-ball anyway. Let me just go back and pick up that the rifle ammo. See, these walls are clearly gnarly built, but these tubes here may be Scar built. There's meant to be like a hydroelectric something. Hydroelectric pipes or something. You can hear like the water noise. ASMD. Stinger. Sure, I'll use ASMD. Climb these stairs. We see this is clearly a skylight. Okay, I'll go down and pick up the ASMD. So we are now in the hydroelectric generator thing underneath the bell tower. Bell tower magnetic locks disengaged. Access to bell tower permitted. Awesome. So we can see like a little generator in there, like a little spinny turbine. Hydroelectric shipping car fully powered and ready for departure. Electrostatic discharge nodes at top of bell tower must be activated prior to car startup. So in order to get the hydroelectric car to work, we have to go to the top of the bell tower and activate the nodes. Anyway, we go in this little area. We are now in this place under here. It all fits together now. Now, magnetic locks disengaged. But you might say, what about the other one on the other side? You know, there was that other one on the other side. Well, we can actually go to the other, like one of these things. We can actually go to there by going underneath the lift here. So first of all, I just want to say, if we click this and we jump down here, this is this car. This is the hydroelectric transport car, whatever it was called, which at the moment is not active because we need to disengage the magnetic locks at the top of the bell tower. But now that this lift is up there, we can actually jump down here and actually jump down into. It's kind of hard to. here, we get gnarly fruit, ammo for the 8-ball, and if we jump down here, oh well, there's another assault vest which we don't actually need. Oh shit. An assault vest, which sure we might as well pick up, we don't need it though. And we are on this platform above the hydroelectric generator from before. You know, those were those buttons that we pressed. We're above, you know, those were those messages that we read. We're now above that. We can walk through here. We find another dispersion pistol power up that we don't actually need because we are already on we've already upgraded our dispersion pistol as much as we can. Step on this elevator here. So that is where the other one on the other side comes from. I'm just trying to think whether we've done all the secrets of this map. I think we have. We did the Healy water. I shot the gnarly on the cliff, the crucified gnarly far away on the cliff to get the super health. I did that armor, and you know that the one we shot the wall to get the armor. I did the one we shot the wall to get the super health. I think I've done everything. Either way, we can now press this to call this lift to come down again. There's the bell of the bell tower, see? Now we are at the top of the bell tower. And here we find, at long last, Science Officer Kira Argmanov. Here is Kira. Separated from my crewmates from ISC Cran, I've only been able to stay alive by holding up in this bell tower. A native Gnarly helped me escape the prison cell the Scar put me in. Hopefully the Scar won't find me here. Well, looks like she's dead. Or sleeping, I guess. But you never actually meet any alive humans in Unreal. All the humans you meet are kind of dead. But, and thus ends the little side story of Kira. Okay, here's a... Static discharge nodes. East and west breakers must be thrown to release static discharge. Okay, let's just... It's weird because these mechanisms look like gnarly mechanisms. Press the east one and the west one. And then these discharge nodes are... Is this her message? Warning, static discharge nodes, stay clear during operation. So you press the east one and the west one, and the nodes have separated, and now there's a discharge between them. For some reason, by moving these things apart, this has activated the mechanism. However, this mechanism works, and so now the hydroelectric car thing is working. So now, if we step here. I'm just gonna save it here. We can now step onto this, and it will move. I think we have done everything. See, there was that thing that we could go through. So now, as we are on the shipping car, we get this nice little tour of Bluff Eversmoking as it moves us round and round. The question is, why does it do this whole loop-de-loop instead of going immediately up to there? Because now when we go to here, instead of going up to the bell tower, we go to this junction and we go all the way up here to the cliff. The question is, why didn't it do that to begin with? You know, that would have made a lot more sense. going just there and up here rather than going around the whole bell tower to this whole scenic view. Anyway, it delivered us now up here. So there's the bell tower, there's the monastery. And now this in here is where we go to the next map. We see some wood, some pillars, some supplies. Oh, another flashlight. And when we press this lever and go down, we go to the next map. So yeah, thus ends Bluff Eversmoking. Yeah, I'm just trying to think to make sure that I've done everything. I think I've done everything. But yeah, see you guys next time on André Plays / Analyses the Original Unreal. Bye!